Hey, you guys, welcome back to another video here at Childcare Business Executive Tools. Yes,
Hello.
I have my little one here today. And today I want to share with you 3 things I need for you to automate right now. So what we're going to do is, as Facebook lets you guys know that we're here, come on in, and I just want you to, as you come in, go ahead and say hello. Nova, do you want to say hello to everybody?
Hello.
Hello. This is our new normal here. Obviously, guys, I'm in the same boat as a lot of other parents and all of us out there, and I just want to tell you guys that we just got to keep trucking, y'all. Okay? So, what is it?
And Becca was at work.
Yes, so her dad's at work. So anyway, all right, so first of all, to those of you who are new to me, welcome. My name is Ashley Benz of AshleyBenz.com. This is Nova, yeah. And so anyway, my name is Ashley Benz of AshleyBenz.com. I'm the founder and creator of Childcare Business Executive Tools. And basically what I do is I help childcare business owners and preschool directors. I help you guys automate your processes in your childcare business or your preschool program. So what qualifies me to do this is that I actually owned, operated, ran, and directed a childcare business for 10 years. And I have owned a childcare business, or basically I ran it 2 ways. So I've ran it without automation, and I have ran it with automation. And so again, my main goal, you guys, is to help childcare owners basically move from a director role to an owner role by basically automating your processes in your childcare business. Okay, be careful, sweetheart. We don't want to knock down my light. Y'all, we're going to see how this goes, okay? Yeah. I have my notes here to keep me on track, but just in case, just know I might have to pop off of here. As you come in, if you can go ahead and say hello to me, let me know where you're coming in from. That would be awesome. And
let me show you.
What is it? Okay, these are Mommy's notes. Remember, what did Mommy talk about? What did we talk about? You're going to let Mommy talk, okay? Okay, thank you. Yeah, she's just like I am, you guys. So she loves to talk too. But anyway, we're going to talk about 3 things to automate now in your childcare business. And again, my goal is to help you guys help childcare owners move from a director role to an owner role, and by employing childcare business automation into your childcare center. So I will tell you guys, this video right now is being sponsored by my Childcare Business Automation Academy. And okay, just a second, you guys. Nova, come here for a second. Hang on, because we had this talk, y'all. Any parents that know right now, this is real life, but I had this conversation with. Listen, okay, you said hello. Did you say hello to everybody? Okay, so now what you're going to do, honey, is I don't mind for you to sit here, but you have to sit here and you have to be quiet and you'll have to be still, okay? So I can talk to everybody, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Then when we get finished, we're gonna go back outside, okay?
Yeah, outside.
Okay, go on. All right. Hi, Lena. How are you? Lena's here in Maryland. All right, so again, this video is sponsored by my Childcare Business Automation Academy, you guys. Open enrollment will start on April the 6th. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a kickoff training, and the training is going to be titled How to Set Up an Automated E-Learning Service. Because right now I know that there are a lot of you all that are, pondering on whether you need to close or whether you need to stay open or those kind of things. Some of you guys are already closed. Some of you guys are just trying to figure all those things out. And so right now would be a really good time for you to employ an automated e-learning program and service for your children and families. So we're going to be kicking off the Childcare Business Automation Academy open enrollment with that training. Now that training will happen inside of my free private Facebook group community. So you do want to make sure, if you're not a member of that community, to go ahead and hop on in there. I will be sure to leave a link at the end of this video. And so anyway, also at the end of the video, I'm going to leave the waitlist link. And the waitlist link basically is going to allow you access to any early bird specials, just things that we do. Because normally whenever I do an open enrollment, I usually do like early bird specials and just deals and all those good things. Okay, so again, if you're joining us, 3 things to automate now is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And let's go ahead and jump right into that topic. Now, well, before I do that real quick, go ahead, if you guys can go ahead and if you're joining live, if you can go ahead and let me know that you're here, that you can hear and see me okay. Say hello to me in the comments. Go ahead and like this video, give this video some thumbs up, give it some love, you guys. Share this out with anybody that you know that could use this information. And if you are on YouTube, if you want to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, go ahead and hit subscribe. Say subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel.
There you go. Subscribe to the channel and go ahead and hit that little bell so you're notified of when I post up videos. Okay, I have Lena here. Hello, Tina. Welcome. Come on in.
Hello.
Okay, and what else do I want to say? I think that's kind of a little preliminary things that I need to go over. But go ahead, give this video some hearts up, you guys, okay? Because right now, there is a lot of child care owners, preschool directors, those of you that are running centers and programs, and we're literally in a crisis, right? But here's the one thing I need for you to know is that this is the time to prepare for post-coronavirus, right? This is the time right now. So whether you are still running your, operating your child care business or whether you are closed, right now is the time to get ready because when this is all over, and it will be over at some point, then, you know, things are going to go back to normal. And this would be the time for you to get ready for that, okay? Because parents are going to be going back to work. I mean, you know, there's going to be a lot of things happening and you want to be ready. Your child care business wants to be ready. You want to be financially healthy, all those things, okay? So why should you be automating? Okay, and this is one thing I want to kind of get that question out. Why should you be automating in the first place? Okay, so, well, the first, oh, and I also forgot to mention, go ahead and grab you your choice of beverage, you guys. I am drinking some lemon water. Trying to just keep my throat hydrated because I've been dealing with a lot of sinus issues. So,
juice.
well, actually, lemon water with a little bit of juice in there. Yeah, so, but anyway, go ahead and grab you something, choice of beverage. But why should you be automating? Well, the first thing is because what you're doing to solve any issues in your child care business right now, it's not working for you, okay? What you're doing right now is not working. And the reason why it's not working is because if you do not have an automated child care business, then you're running what I like to call, you know, an old-fashioned or an antique or 1980s setup child care business, okay? That's pretty much what you're doing. And so right now, because we are in a new age, a new time, automation is huge right now. Your business is not really integrating with technology. And so therefore, that's why you're having a lot of issues because you're not relying on automation and technology to be able to run your business. So, and so anyway, why should you be automating? Well, simply because what you're doing to solve your child care business problems is not working, right? It's simply not working. And so, hang on just a second, you guys. I've got dogs here underneath my stand. Real life happening right now.
Her name is Pebbles.
Our dog's name is Pebbles, and she's right under my stand. So I hope she does not knock it over while I'm talking. Okay, so anyway, to solve your problems, these are the things that you're not doing. And so I want to help you confirm the fact that what you're not doing is not. Just a second, you guys. Hang on. Mom moment right now, okay? Nova, come here. Come here, Nova. Yeah, mom moment. So please excuse me, you guys. Nova, I don't mind you being there, but you cannot be over here because what'll happen is you'll knock this over and then it will mess up my live video that I'm broadcasting, okay? Now, look at me. Come here. Up here. Look at me. The ball goes out now. Right now. Go. Out. Remember, we had a conversation. If you want to be in here, that's fine. But you're not going to have that ball in here and knock this over. All right, you guys. Real life happening. Hashtag real life. Okay. So these are the things to solve your problems that you are, let's just confirm, okay, that what you're doing is not working. Number one, using technology to better streamline. If you're not using technology to better streamline, this is one of the reasons why any issues in your childcare business, why it's not working for you, okay? The second thing is that you're not using data to pivot and to make your decision making. So again, you know, this is to solve your problems in your childcare business, if you're not doing these things, this is why it's not working. Because again, I think in the last video that I did, I talked about the fact, are you operating based off of fear of facts? And so if you are not using data to basically help you make all the decisions in your childcare business, then again, this is why what you're doing is not working. The other reason why what you're doing is not working is that you're not setting up things like engines that run in the background of your childcare business, okay? And so if you don't have systems and processes in place, and you're not relying on technology, software, you're not relying on looking at your childcare program or center or preschool program like engines that run, then again, this is why you are having issues with the problems that you're having. This is why whatever you're doing is not working, okay? Okay. Hi, Brittany. How are you? And okay, so let me give you guys an example. So you guys know that I like to kind of break things down a little bit. So let me give you an example. Let me take a sip too as well, because I can feel my throat kind of starting to go out. All right. So I'm going to use attracting staff members as an example, because I know that that's one main big problem that I'm hearing from a lot of you all, is that you're having issues attracting staff and doing those kind of things. So let me break this down. All right. So if you're not doing these things, then this is why what you're doing is not working. Number one. And so let's just call this well, no, hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. So an automated phone screenings. So again, when we're talking about attracting staff, one of the things that you want to do, you guys, is you obviously don't want to talk to people the first time. Like as soon as somebody inquires about your program or about a job opening that you have, we don't need to be bringing people in directly and things like that. We need to screen them. So having an automated phone screening is one of the ways that you need to be, or one of the tools you need to be using to attract your staff, meaning that you're not even going to talk to them or anything. You're going to maybe listen to them or either watch a video of them and then decide from there. And then also a great attracting engine will attract the right person to your door. So basically it's a screening process. So by the time they actually come to your door or sit at your desk to do an interview, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be most of the time the right fit. Okay. And then another way also to be able to, as an example of attracting staff and why you should be automating and why what you're doing right now to attract staff is not working, is because of the fact that if you are collecting data to determine why your best staff or where they're coming in from, then that's going to allow you to, again, we're using data to base our decision making. So example, if I'm using a newspaper to attract staff or Facebook ads or Indeed or whatever, and then, I finally do get in that group of great staff members that come in, where are they coming from? Do you remember where you found that person at? Because wherever you found that person at, that's already letting you know right now, this is probably where I need to start advertising and spending my advertising dollars when it comes to attracting staff members in, right? So let's just confirm, okay? I'm going to give you a checklist. So if you're taking notes right now, this is where you definitely want to write these things down. But I'm going to give you a checklist, and these are the things that you do have. Hang on, let me see, because my checklist says, checklist, do you have, can't read my own writing. All right, so yeah, so do you have these things in place? Yes or no? And if you don't have these in place, then this is already confirming that you don't have automation in place. And this is confirming, another thing is confirming is any issues that you are having in your childcare business, why you're having the issues, because you don't have automation in place. So number one, a system that allows you to see, and I just said this, or hear potential candidates before they come to your door. Do you have that in place? Yes or no? And if you don't have that, then again, this is why you're not running an automated childcare program. So any issues that you're having, this is why these are happening. And in a minute, I'm going to give you these 3 things that I need for you to start automating now. Okay. The second thing is, can you pull a report on where staff are finding out about you at? So again, guys, okay, because this is the thing. Okay. This is the thing about this. if you can, again, because here's the thing about advertising. You're going to get a flood of all kinds of people coming in. Okay, you're going to get the right people coming in. You're going to get the wrong people. You're going to, it's almost like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know, it's like, you know, this porridge is too hot. This one's too cold. This is too right. You're going to get all of that coming in. Your job as an owner is to have a funnel, and I'm going to call it a funnel that only attracts the right people to your door. Okay, because we want to weed out those people. So again, can you pull a report on where staff are finding out about you? Because what we need to look at is the ones that are not a great fit, where are they coming from? Because where they're coming from, we don't want to advertise in that direction, okay? The ones that are a great fit, where are they coming from? Because where they're coming from, we want to focus our attention there. Another thing is how many great, oh goodness, how many great, what do I have down here, y'all? How many great interviews have you done where it was hard to choose between X, Y, and Z, between person A, B, or C? So what I'm asking is that how many interviews have you done, and I want you to think back on your interviewing, where it's been such a hard, like you've got so many great candidates that it's hard to choose which one, right? And if you're not in that position, or if you have not experienced that, again, it is because you do not have the correct automation in place to attract and funnel in the right kind of person at your door that's going to fit your culture and that's going to be about what you're about and that's going to be a right fit for you, okay? All right, so I hope this makes sense, you guys. And I know this kind of gets a little bit deep. Oh, Shayna says she's fine. Hi, Shayna. I'm so glad you're here joining me right now. Deborah says, hello, thanks for the info. My business is slow. I'm not attracting new enrollment. Okay. Nova says, hi, Shayna. Okay. And Deborah says, I have advertised on Facebook and by word of mouth. Okay. So again, Deborah, what I want to say to you is that right now, again, you guys, everybody's going to be experiencing low enrollment. Some of you guys are experiencing, you're not having that issue because you know, a lot of states are counting child care centers as essentials. And so you guys are still rolling and going just like anything else. But let me just say this to even you all, okay? Never think that your child care business is invincible in the way that if you do have high enrollment or you don't have an issue with enrollment right now, that will not change. Okay, right now, you guys, we have already seen that things can change really quick. And you never stop advertising. Never stop advertising, okay? I don't care if you are filled to the brim with the wait list. You still need to have some form of advertising going on out there at all times. It should never stop. It should never sleep. Think about, you guys, and you guys know I say this all the time, but think about McDonald's. Think about, you know, I mean, even right now, you guys, I still see commercials that are going on. I still see companies advertising in the midst of all this stuff, right? And so don't ever think that your childcare business is invincible, because I have seen it happen where, you know, I've seen an owner, actually had an owner last year, and everything was fine, and she had her enrollment, and then she was messaging me, telling me, hey, my enrollment's dropped. I don't know what happened. And what it was that there was another childcare program that opened up a block down the road, and because she did not have an online presence, and because, I mean, she was filled, but then, you know, she lost enrollment. And because she didn't have that online presence and things like that, it kind of swallowed her up. So do not underestimate that, you guys. Thank you, Lena. And it looks like a lot of you guys are losing clients and things like that. But let me just say this, you guys. There are still people out there that still need childcare. There are still people out there that are still working. There are still even companies. I saw an article the other day. I forget which company that it was, but they're hiring people. So just keep going, okay? Don't stop, and don't let this coronavirus and everything we're going through slow you down as a business, okay? Keep going. So what are the 3 things that you need to automate right now? And I'm checking comments down here. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Deborah says, I have advertised on Facebook and by word of mouth. Okay. So Deborah, here's what I want to tell you about advertising on Facebook. Now, and I will tell you guys, Facebook ads is very tricky, but I'm going to let you guys know right up front. Right now, Facebook ads right now are running really cheap. like, I don't think they've ever been this low. So this would be, again, the time to be advertising. Now, somebody might ask, well, Ashley, what should I be advertising? Well, there's a lot of things you can be advertising, but you just need to be staying out and in the open, okay? Whether that's like my page, or if you do need to have enrollments or whatever, okay? This is the time we got to be creative. But here's the 3 things to automate. So if you're taking notes, write these down. Number 1, you need to automate how you attract new families, okay? Now, I was talking to somebody in our community group. We didn't have a lot of conversations in there. Her enrollment has dropped too. And I had asked her, and I was like, okay, well, what are you doing to attract new families into your program? And she said that she was using like social media. And that's great and dandy, you guys. But let me tell you, there is a difference between organic attraction and paid. And organic will give you a little drip, 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 drip of attraction. And paid will be like a running faucet that opens up for you.
Sorry.
So just keep that in mind, okay? There's nothing wrong with organic reach. But organic reach, you are fighting against algorithm. You're fighting against other people posting in news and the news feeds and all those good things. When you are using paid advertisement, you can see who you're reaching. You can target who you want. You can also look to see if it's not working. You then can go in and analyze and pivot things. So again, you guys, 3 things to automate now. How you attract new families. Do not try to be relying on social media and free stuff, okay? Because I'm not going to say it won't work for you, but you're not going to get a flood of people coming in, okay? Even myself, you guys, even for me, I have over 7,000 subscribers, followers, all those things. And even if I'm just using organic reach, I see, versus paid, I can see a total difference in, people finding me. So what is it, baby girl? You're okay. Is it bleeding? Do we need to go to the hospital? Then you're good. Then you're good. Okay. Mommy's almost finished. Okay. You're doing a good job. High five. Okay. All right. Real life here, guys. Hang on. I'm going to give you all the second one. Nose and kisses. Okay. Okay. All right. So the second thing is how you attract the right staff. So again, I need for you to automate how you are going to be attracting staff members. I need for you to create a funnel, okay? Because guys, right now, yes, we're in this coronavirus crisis. Yes, there's a big elephant in the room, yes. But what I need for you to be focused on is what happens when this is over. Let's get prepared. Let's be proactive. Let's not be the child care program, the owner, who now parents are going back to work, child care situations have changed, maybe they decide they want to switch, and you're not in front of those people. Okay, let's not be the child care business who now, because everything is back to normal, now I need staff, I need coverage, and you can't find people because do you see what I'm saying? Like, you've got to be proactive. Don't wait till last minute to start getting these things in place. Number 3, how you pull reports for data collecting. You need to automate that right now. You need to have reports that you can pull, reports on your marketing efforts. So for the people that are using that organic reach, where's your reports on that? Are people finding you? Is it working for you? Okay. For those of you who are trying to attract those new families, or the just data in general, you guys, because again, what I teach my clients is that we make decisions based off of data, not feelings, or not, think so's, or not what other child care businesses are doing, not what the center's doing down the road, but data, and that customizes your decision making for you, and it makes it easy for you, right? So I need for you to automate how you pull reports for data collecting. And we talked about that in the last video where I talked about, are you operating out of fear of fact? So if you want to go back to last week's video, and I share with you the 5 data point, actually there's 6 of them, that you need to be making sure that you're pulling reports from, so you can, basically that's how you look at your business from a bird's eye view, okay, is the data. So, okay, you guys, I think that's all that I have right now. And so here's what I need for you guys to do. Number 1, again, April the 6th, I'll be doing open enrollment inside my Childcare Business Automation Academy. I'm super excited about that. And so we will be doing a kickoff training inside of my private free Facebook group community. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys basically how to, what was the title of that? How to set up an automated e-learning program, okay? And this e-learning thing, you guys, is huge right now. It is something that can even carry on after all this is over, and it could literally be a really great extra stream of income for you. So we'll be kicking that off. That'll be April the 6th. Enrollment will start. I'm going to ask you guys if you are interested in knowing about information, special dates, and things of that nature with the open enrollment. Get on the wait list, because anybody that's on my wait list, I'm going to blast out to anything that we have going on, because we usually do activities. I do special stuff, just all kind of stuff, so you don't want to miss that. And then join my private Facebook group community. And also how to get started. So if you are trying to get started, I know there's a lot of you guys here that's trying to get started. I do have a how to get started roadmap guide. I will leave that down below. Also, I'm also going to leave my automation checklist for those of you that want to learn more about automation. So, all right. Hi, guys. Hi, Fatima. How are you? Or Fatma. I'm sorry. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, you guys. Y'all, listen. Whew, whew. Please, somebody give me some hearts right now. Doing this with a 5-year-old is very challenging. So, but anyway, I sat here and I was thinking, well, maybe I'll do it when Victor gets home. I'm like, I'm not going to do that, because if this is our new normal, she's just going to have to we're going to have to get used to, mommy going live and all those good things. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I hope that you learned something out of it and that it brought you value. And that is all that I have right now. So again,
1, 2, 3, 4.
What are we counting down? What are we counting down for? Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to leave those links down below. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave those, and I'll be back in the comments. And I just want to tell you guys that I am praying for my community. But I do want to let you guys know that you guys are doing a great job. Don't be down on yourself about anything, about your decision making. Nova, shh. About your decision making, about, you saying open or close. Just know that you are doing a good job. Listen, guys, we are all in this together, and nobody really knows from one day to the next what we should be doing. This is why, though, I'm telling you, if you have data, it helps you. And just let me just say this, and I'll close this out real quick. But I know that even like how the CDC is handling the coronavirus, they're using data on that. And so, one of the data points they're using is once we start seeing lesser cases of people that are being testing positive, then that will change what we can do. That will change us being able to get back to leaving our homes and, and getting back to normal. But they're using data. And that is how any business, any organization that's making decisions for the best interest of the company, of your childcare business, that's how you do it. So just really take note of what's happening now, and how, the CDC and those organizations are handling this. They're doing it based off the data. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. It is beautiful weather here in Kentucky. So we've been outside this morning. They had a parade. We saw the parade, didn't we? The teachers came through. It was so nice, you guys. So we're gonna go back outside and hang out. Yeah. And listen, you guys, thank you for joining me. I'm keeping you guys in my prayer, and just praying that God gives you this discernment and wisdom to be able to hang in there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Can you tell them bye?
Bye, and we miss you.
Okay, so we'll miss you until the next time. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.
Bye.